and welcome back to Stitch Up. Hello, and welcome back to Factorio. We have, well, quite a bit's changed. In fact, the background's changed, hasn't it? If you have a look there, yes, we've moved house. We're now in Queen's Park in the west side of London. Yeah, lovely house. You can see or lovely flat, but it's like a house converted into two flats. We're on the ground floor, and it's quite lovely. So new background, same old Stitch Up. And of course we're recording in the middle of the day there with some nice natural light. I've got these big windows in front of me, and I believe the sun is just coming straight through, even in winter. So I haven't got the light on me I don't need that if I'm recording during the day. So that's all pretty good. Hopefully the volume's pretty good here. Mass production. We produced 10,000 electronic circuits, so we got an achievement. Lovely. We're currently being attacked. If you have a look at the top of the screen, we are being attacked there, and our cannons have sorted them out very quickly. In between episodes, I have been... Oh, by the way, update. Just a quick update on this one then, not to dwell on it, but kitty cat, Siamese kitty cat, that generally doesn't let me record my videos. I'm going to attempt to put him he's right there in front of the heater, and I'm going to just record, and he might talk during it, and that'll be fine. I find that with this microphone, it doesn't pick him up so much, and he was talking and helping me to produce a little test video I did about 10 minutes ago just to check the audio, check all the settings with all the setup, and it was fine. So we might have some of those little kitty cat meows, but he is going to sleep as we speak because it's the middle of the day and his sleep pattern has been interrupted. Okay, cool. So if we go and have a look here in between episodes, I have started to rearrange the base a bit. I've moved away from the coal. I've got this extra cannon here. I do like the placement of this one, and I've decided I know how I want these to be now. I know exactly how I want these to be, but I'm going to redesign them. So two things we need to do is, well, we do need to come back and redesign some of this, but what we also want to do is down south, if we have a look, and I will come back to tell you about this, but down south we also are getting attacked by a huge bunch of biters, and which is great. It's my biter world, so may as well. These lovely big walls, here we go. If you look at the size of them, yep, they're constantly attacking, and in fact this is great because I think what's happening here is they're massing and getting ready to attack. Now this is interesting because they're lobbing stuff across as well. They're actually lobbing stuff into the middle of this. By the way, I've cut down stone production. But yeah, look, things are getting slightly. What's happening there? That's red. Is it? Are we being attacked up north? No. Yeah, they're bringing over these larger biters like this guy. Where is he? There's a big biter there, and he throws stuff. So that I hadn't seen before. New little gate area, but yeah, we'll probably get one of these attacks. We'll just keep defending this. Again, I have worked out how I want this to be for the next. I've worked exactly how the design of the southern and northern defences would need to be, and I hope to make a start on it in this video so I can then continue that outside of the videos and just show you updates on that one, because we don't need to show you the whole lot. I'm also going to work out, I think I've seen Catherine in the Sky, and she's been loading her loading her turrets with ammunition, and using belts to do so. So when I tried doing it, I did it from a box, and it wasn't working. And I was sitting there thinking, we mustn't be able to do that. And of course, that doesn't work for me. So yeah, we've got a good gun there, so we'll do that. That explanation didn't work for me, and I actually I think I was using yellow inserters, and I think I just didn't have electricity supplied. So interesting. So I guess we could test that, couldn't we? Do we have any? Yes, I'm doing it here and there's no electricity there, so let's do so. I'm going to change all this. I'm going to change the layout of everything there, but let's do it. Let's put a, what do you got there? We've got a few bullets. We probably need a few more actually. Let's test the theory. Right, we'll get this iron chest because that'll free up a little space. And that will go there, and now I'm going to put in blue inserters, and it's going to be one, so one here, it's going to be one here, and then this overflow will go to there. And of course, I think where we went wrong last time was the power, because we didn't power it up. So let's do that. Oh no, actually, let's do that. and that should power everything up. And of course in here we should be able to put these guys in, and hopefully they'll get loaded in. So are they going to do that? Let's see when they start to use up their bullets if they go ahead and do that. We are getting attacked in the north. No, it's these guys over here in the south. So that big group that was massing over there, they've just gone and attacked. We'll have to fill in some of this, change all this. This is all going to be changed. There'll be more. There'll be, yep, there's going to be more conveyors. There's going to be a conveyor running the other way with bullets. I think, yeah, I think so. Might have a box at one end with the bullets. But yeah, we're going to have to. We might even just run the bullets all the way down there, actually. Let's just get into it, I think, is how it's going to be. Right, so that's what we've done there with regards to this base design, this base change, and let's see, actually, can we test this theory again? Maybe you need to use the belt, but let's just quickly test the theory, get these guys to quickly, yep, thank you. So if they do that, these guys are attacking here, and then waiting for the blue arms to be used up. No, they didn't get used up, but maybe they didn't use the full magazine just then, so it's a bit of a shame. And just slow down those blue arms to move, and they don't seem to be. Still 14. What are you, 190? 129? And 191. So 190, 191, and we'll see if they actually come down. Oh, that's nice and close. Yeah, I don't know, did you... Maybe the guns need to run all the way down before they do so. So let's do that. Let's go with, yep, they work. There you go. So if I do that there, he'll load up an amount and then he'll load in what he needs. So that is interesting. So that should be 10 and 10 that it holds in there. When it needs it, it loads it up. 191, that's what was happening previously. I still probably didn't have any power, but it was a case that the gun was already the turret was already holding too much. There's one of those ones that lobs in something and ends up causing damage like we have over here. Okay, so steel smelting is the next thing. So let's go, because I really want to talk to you about steel smelting, and this is the plans of what we're doing in relation to steel smelting. So if we have a quick look here, we redesigned the base, and what we've done is we have, should be running on this, please. Right, so we've redesigned the base, and this whole area here is just a big mess. But I've started to rethink things, and as I mentioned previously, we're running now steel here, and we're using Nilhouse's blueprints. I covered that off in the last episode, and I'm going to run, so that one is extendable all the way down to there, and there's a second one that's also extendable all the way down to there, and further on as well. We can even reclaim some area. They're then running up here. What we are doing is we are also running some copper plate for copper smelting for copper plates, and that's all working quite nicely. And now I've cleared out some trees down here, and I'm going to run some steel smelting. So I'm going to use the same gap in between, and we're going to run some of those. So if I go to my blueprints, jump in and have a look at basic basic steel smelting, and grab that. Okay, so what I want to do is put it down here, and I want this to be lining up with that and with the same gap, so it's going to be there. Now will that go there? It certainly will. So I believe with this one, yep, there we go. I believe with this one what we do is we input the exact iron ore, we smelt into iron plates. The plates get pushed straight along here into these outside lines, and then those put into steel plates just into there. So I believe that's how that works. It's only one product that needs to go into there, and we'll have a look and see how that goes. That does mean I'll need to split off the steel over here, and that's fine. I think, sorry, the iron, and I believe that is fine. And then we'll be able to get everything out of here. Now the steel smelting happening up here, we're putting one product in, we're powering it, and it's sort of being sorted out. So I'm going to shut that down now because I don't believe we'll need that. We're going to get it all around the other way. And I've already run, so we've got our factories here, we're going to run our buses along here, we're going to try and run a main bus vertically, and then we're going to try and run everything as we need it. We're going to redesign it out here and just trying to do things a little bit smarter. Even toying with the idea of a mall or a base or an early game base blueprint. So different things we might sort of try out. Okay, let's see, steel smelting, rightio. Right, well, once we do that as well, we can get rid of, yeah, we can get rid of all this. Oh yeah, I've run the plate down the middle. Sorry, the plate. I've run the, yeah, I've run this across here. This is going to be for steel incoming. So steel's going to come all the way back around the other sides, around down there. Yep, I'm pointing directly to it. So down there, yeah, and steel down here, and steel is going to come all the way back around the base up here as well, and get into that. So that'll be quite lovely. I like these belts going against each other. I like some one way and some the other. I think that's really nice. And I was looking at putting stone down under the entire base, and I thought, let's go to concrete production. I think that might be a thing. So I'm sure it's a thing, I just need to look into it. So there's so much to do, but lots of little things. And of course I didn't want to do things off camera. I want to do my steel smelting on camera. So hence this is what it is now. So let's do a couple of things. Let's get rid of everything there and just make sure we are continually supplying the base with coal. Yep, and we can do this. All right, now we're going to get rid of a few bits and pieces. Yeah. And we're going to leave those underground belts. And these guys were all just for the process of steel smelting anyway, so we're going to get rid of all those. Rightio, and that means we can also get rid of this one, this one, this one, this one, and put him back here. And we can always put something back in there later, because we might need to go ahead and create some bullets there or something, or level 1 magazines or whatever they're called. AP ammo was what Catherine was talking about. That is that red ammunition. I'll have to look at why it's called AP ammo. Armor piercing ammo. AP. I think it's armor piercing. Okay, cool. So I think that's what it was. Alright, let's take these away. Yep. And that. And steel smelting. We can take that. Right, now we want to run it. The steel line is going to run down there, and we want that to go to here. So what we could do is we'll just, yeah, and we'll add in a underground belt there, and we'll try and keep ourselves a little bit of room there with the bus. And he needs to be on one side only, doesn't he, with the steel smelting? So we do want to, that's right, we want it on one side, because with that we want it to combine to the other side of there. So that's nice, because then it goes into here and gets used up there, and it needs to be either side of the belt, because this one merges in once it splits off. So one side of the belt only, and we'll just let's get that happening here. Actually, where's one side of the belt? Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we'll do that anyway. Yeah. Let's just let's do this down a bit. Yeah. Let's go up a bit. Yep. Okay. And nope, we don't want that. There we go. Okay, so steel should go to one side of the belt when we have it ready to go. So we're going to be obviously using these furnaces, and we'll be able to kind of use all that up. Get rid of all this, creating a bit of extra room up here at the top of the base. And hopefully we can collect some stuff. Is it asking me if we can't pick up that bit of steel there? Get rid of that. And what do you got in you? Nothing? No, you got steel in you. Okay, so steel's being used for different things. We want it to placing steel on there. Okay, let's do that. Let's go with let's create ourselves one more of those actually, but we use this one, steel chest. Yep. And now let's put you over there. So we'll do a steel chest, and he's going to be steel smelting here. Ooh, we're being attacked. Okay, we can pick those guys up and get rid of you. And now, I think the attack is fine, is it? Or is it down south? We'll hear about it if it's not. Might have to increase the radars so we can do the radar check on those. And we want to put a fair bit of steel into here for the moment, please. We'll create a bit of space, and hopefully this will put it to the other side of the to the other side of the belts. I think it will. Gonna do that. Yeah, it does. And that is, either way, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it goes to one side or both sides, but that should keep our steel production going for a little while. And in fact, yep, we should be able to do that and get rid of you. Thank you. All right. So steel is being smelted, or not smelted the old way, it's being supplied the old way, and we've tidied up the line there. So we now need to split off. We need to split this chain off here and this chain off here to get steel down to there. So if we do this, ooh, do we want that? Yeah, do we want to do this? I think so. I think that will work quite nicely. Okay, I was just having a bit of a look here. So what we'll do is we'll do the same thing. We'll go there to there, and then we'll also go there to there. Yep. All right, and we want this to be, ooh, nice. And let's see how we go. Put you right there and see if we can get you to go and there. Okay, so that should supply you down. And of course we'll need to go, no, this one, so it'll be here to here. Yep. And it's going to be splitting again. Well, not that one. Splitting. There's more attacks. And it's going to be straight down. Oh, yeah, okay, so we'll get you. Yeah. Pick these guys up. We want it there to there. Good, so we'll be supplying some coal. And now we are doing this. Okay, cool. So we believe the coal might have to go in the top. So we'll try that. Now this could be a proper attack actually. It does sound like it. We might have to go and have a look at it because we could have some issues there. And I guess it is only the stone production, but if they get into the base, they are really, yeah, they're really, where are they? Yep, we're having issues. Let's scroll down, see if we can see it. So I need to increase my coverage of, they seem to be still on the outside of the base. And they're not coming across the water, they're just attacking here. So I do need to increase my my coverage of what are they? Radars. Yeah, we've got 4 of them. So what we'll do is we will put 4 more over here somewhere. So let's go over here, keeping a little bit of. Let's see what all these issues are. So we'll put 2 here. So we'll go 1 there and there. Yeah. And then we'll go right down the end. So they are really attacking. They're getting through some of it, but it's interesting. I think we're running out of bullets, to be honest. We are running out of bullets. Yeah. And let's go with, say, here and say, should we do there and there? Okay, cool. So that should help. We are in a, what do we got with the bullet situation? We'll get you, and let's put you in. So we've just been, yeah, we've lost these guys, have we? Wow, we did lose those. Okay, cool. All right. So they're lobbing things over the side of the over the fences, I guess. Right, it's turrets. Yeah. So we'll go here, here, and we'll go here, and we'll now need to get some of these bullets out of here. So let me take half of that. Okay, and let's go with that. And let me take half of that. And go with that, and while we're there, let's go with, what do you got? Half of that, and we'll pop this over here, and we'll put that, but take half again, and okay, so that should be good. Let's also just quickly repair some of these walls and just do a couple of extra walls there. So we'll just kind of see if we can get a few of these repaired. This is just, these attacks are proper, aren't they? But it is Bite a World, and so we shouldn't be whinging about that because that is what it's meant to be. Okay, so we'll do that. Lovely. All right, let's see. We have plenty of walls, 500 there. So we can increase those. Well, I think we're just adding back in what we had previously. Let's do that. And while we're there, let's go to 4. And we'll go to 4. So we'll do a nice big defense there. And let's check if, yeah, the coverage of those is pretty good. Okay, cool. So there's a heavily defended area, but we're going to go back and redesign this whole area anyway. These guys are all congregating around here. This is all going to be quite different. We can watch these guys. We've got 4 of the lobs, 4 of the bigger biters, and those guys are lobbing things through, and we are starting to get damage over here. That is slime that they're sending across the fence. And we're there now, so we could repair it. This guy over here, I'll just have to manually go and shoot him, please. Can you not do that? Okay, so you're just going to be going through. Okay, we'll put a cannon here, and actually let's do you there, back a bit, and let's get half of that, and drop you into there. Okay, cool. We're going to have to go and get a lot of ammunition now as well, so let's go and do that. Okay, so there's a bit happening there. We will set up the southern defences with a rolling restock of everything, and we'll properly arm that. I'll probably get that going at the end of this episode, and that'll be quite lovely. I'm just going to pick up some more bullets just so we've got them. We're running down the old bullets and we'll just use the new ones. I'm expecting another attack at any minute now. Wait on. Yeah, here we go, bullets. Okay, cool. So let's see what we got, please. 1700 armor piercing rounds. Thank you very much. That's lots. But I do want to run down all of the other stuff first. Okay, cool. Let's just see. Can we produce anything in here that is... Let's just see. No, we can't produce stuff because we can't carry it. So that's alright. But what we could do, I know one thing we can do, is we can go to our... By the way, when I moved everything, I reclaimed some land here. You can see the land that I've reclaimed. And I've moved the turrets so they're not sitting either side of the belt, and they're now feeding the turrets, the science labs. And they are now sitting directly... on the they're loading into here, and then they'll load into there. And that reminds me, we've got no research going. I actually want to show you as well. I'm going to pick up the camera off there. Don't know how this is going to go. Don't know if we're meant to do this. Let me just quickly do this. And isn't that cute? That is ridiculously cute. It's not focusing on anything. You can't see it focusing, but yeah, that's very cute. So yeah, I don't know how that. Let's just see. We have to make sure everything's nice. Are we still good? We still lovely? Got my Nintendo hat on. Oh, bit bent from the move. Got squashed into the case. Brilliant. Okay. Let's see. So yes. Oh, research. Right. God. Now I've started researching everything that was green and red signs only, and now you can see that I'm getting down to the ones where they require blue and grey and all those sort of military signs and stuff. But there's a few things I didn't want to research unless we're on camera. So military science I want to do while we're on camera, but let's go back and see here. So this is what's available: flammables, speed module, efficiency module, trains we'll do at another time, modular armor, stack inserters, and of course sulfur processing we'll do at another time. Mining productivity 250, I think that's a good one. I like the idea of something that's got quite a bit as well, so we'll get into that one. And you know what, 250 will fly by anyway, but it'll keep everything going down here, and it'll show me what the deficiencies are too, because as I started removing things, I can see I've now started to get, I'm starting to miss things, and things just empty. So we can go back and sort of see why, for example, why is this not really doing anything, not really producing these arms, which are then not going to produce green science. And it obviously is because we have not enough of these being produced. Hang on, where are the... This is very complicated, but we need well, yeah, we need, it looks like we need in here the cogs. So, what? They're not called cogs. What are they called? Well, they're called cogs, are they? Nope, they are called... Where are they? Oh, there's all the concrete. Oh my god, hazard concrete. Oh. Ah, lovely. Okay, what's it called again? Here we go. Yep. Yeah, iron gear wheels. Lovely. Okay, so iron gear wheels. We need to sort that out now. So let's see why they're not being produced or split. They are being produced and they're being split off here, but they're not making their way to this belt over here. Where is it? This belt here. Now what? Hang on, why not? So they need to be on the other side of this belt, don't they? Ah, they need to be in there. There's the inserter for them. Okay, so what we want to do is we're going to do this. This'll. That's not brilliant. Okay. Actually, you don't need to be that. So right. Okay, let's do this. So you don't need to be that. But instead, what we can do is we can go. And then we can go, well, you go across, but then you can turn around, and turn around, right, yep. And I'm tempted to wrap it in, but we might leave a little bit of room there. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll go underneath, we're getting attacks, but the attacks are in the north, so just here, right. Oh God, we're going to have to, yeah, they're going to get through. They're going to get through. We'll need to go up and reinforce ourselves manually. And here we go, reinforcing. Whoa, they're hitting me. They are hitting me. I'm moving away. I'm strafing. Just trying to see if I can get my bullets, and my machine gun is quite good. That is lovely. So they are hitting me. They were lobbing and hitting. So that's interesting. We're now getting attacked. Where are we getting attacked now? Don't know. I'm just gonna reinforce here, and I'm gonna go like what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna go like, if I can, I'm gonna go one more across. Yep. And I'm gonna take that out. Yep. Okay, so that's there, and then this is all gonna be redesigned. So I thought we'll just. Okay, let's do this. Just to make it all nice and safe. Let's go with turrets, so it'll be ooh, everything's being destroyed. So here and here. Let's go with oh Jesus, okay, so gonna be red here. Let's just make a few more turrets up, because that'll use up some resources, and that'll be quite nice. Turretage, please. So if I go we can make 4. Let's make all 4. And once they get made up, here they go. So you got all the everything there. So we can go like this, we can go like this. And that's the walls that's been damaged anyway. So if I just come across, and again I keep saying, but yeah, under the redesign, this is all going to be slightly differently laid out. So that's pretty good. So these guys are good. Okay, so that's nice. Right. Okay, so we were going back to here, and we were putting these guys underneath. So let's go with that, and let's go with that, and it'll put them straight onto there. So that should flick production up again. Yep, so they're going across here, and that should mean that any minute now we're getting our green science redone. So that's pretty good. Productivity, mining productivity's about half of that. So about half of it's 250 gold, which is nice. Approaching the 28-minute mark for the episode, and I think things are going pretty well. Yeah, I think let's see how this setup works, and exactly what we need to get going. So I will need to go anyway and create a few more bits and pieces. So I do need, let's get 5, 10, 5 and 10 of those. Oh, I need to get rid of these guys too. They're taking up valuable room. And yep, and now we're going for furnaces, people. 30, so that's nice. Okay, let's get the splitters in first, because I think we know this layout. So it's here and then flick, and then it's an underground to here and here. Now the belts. So we know that it is up from this one and down from this one. Yeah, sends coal either way. And coming out of here, we know it's here and there. So that sends those either way as well. So that's nice. And let's see here. Right. And we may as well run this all the way up now, because it's got to come right the way up to here. So, how are we going to do this? Ooh. You only really need to run to there, don't you? Yep. And what do you got here? What is this? What's the underground projection there? What are you putting in the side that I don't know about? Ooh. What is this? Oh, I don't... Hang on. These are the outputs, are they? No, the outputs is there. So you're running in... to make steel we need something else. To make steel, I believe we need something else. Let's have a look at steel there. Just get rid of that. Okay, so to make steel we obviously need steel plates. We need just iron plates. I'm sure that's how it is. I'm sure this is how it works here. I'm sure that you're coming into there. Why do you have that? What is this? That's weird, that one. So what are you doing? You're putting it into there. Is it to top up the iron plate production? Is that what we're doing, or is this not self-sufficient? I don't know how this works. But yeah, you would do this. These guys would come out there. Actually, I'm just going to load this up on the other screen. Yep. I'm just loading that up. Right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, loading up the Factorio prints. It's interesting. I'm trying to see if I could. This is Neilhouse, and we are looking at smelting for copper and stone for arrays. Just seeing if we can get the two different ones, because you've got for this one. Because the picture here is basic mining and smelting, and in the picture here is just for iron plates. Research is finished. Okay, so ooh, this could be me mucking around with this, but I'm just wondering exactly what... I might just have to have a bit of a look, because I'm just wondering... these look like they got circuits, do they? Nope. No, they don't. No, of course not. Sorry. Yep, that's basic stuff. Okay. So I'm just thinking, right, if you put the plates in here, they would then come out to here. They'd balance. Yep. So you got these guys going in. Yep, they come in here, and the plates are coming here, and they come onto there. Now the plates would go here, and then onto this side. And then they come here and onto this side. I think it works. I think I don't know why we've got that, but I think these are for balancing. I'm going to see that. I don't know. Maybe it's a balancing thing. So let's see. Let's see how it works. We do need to complete these all the way down, so we'll do that. There and there. We know that we need at least one of these here and here. I will now just put in a split up, and I will then go... I know that I need... I believe these things are so this doesn't curve round. Rightio. Because if you do, I think this is what it was. Hang on. If you go here, and then we go there, that would go there. Now to get around here, it would always... Right, because I think that's because of this that it doesn't do that, even as a ghost. I think that's right. I don't know. God. I really just... Man, am I struggling with this. You're there. You need to go here. but we know you will not curve around because of your ghost friend. And that's interesting. And we'll leave just these guys like that. Okay, cool. And you know what? Let's do just a couple. Okay, let's just go up to here and let's go up to there. So you should be enough for you to get. That's good. All right, and let's do the other side as well. So we'll do that and this and it does say to run it all the way to the end, so we'll just run it to the end and see how that goes. Then the production of steel should go to there, right to the water's edge, and we can we need to produce some landfill as well, so we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, we've been doing a bit of landfill. They're quite expensive too. Right, we've got a tax on the front. We should be able to just map down onto this. Let's have a look. Yeah, we can map down onto it. See, they've taken out that. Look at that, they've taken out the 2 turrets completely. Do I need to go help them? Yeah, they're going to get through. They're going to get through there. Okay, we need more defenses at the top. So I'm patching as we go. I'm patching this, but I think I need to get out of map mode to start with. But I think even though I'm patching this up, I think I need to go and actually get those defenses done, because these guys are getting in. In fact, they are getting in. Are they? Yeah, they probably are. They're probably getting right into the base. They'll just keep going because there's no turret there. So I want to put a turret here and just see how that will go. And let's go with here and here. And yeah, they're done. Okay, cool. So maybe these guys are back far enough now, and we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to set up some ripper defenses at some stage. In fact, as soon as steel smelting is done and I can see steel coming across this line here, the first thing I'm going to do is get those defenses going, which will time out quite nicely. 36 minutes, we'll end this episode here shortly. Let's see if we can see some steel coming out of this bottom array here. So it's quite good. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Right, so we need 1, 2, and we know we will need yellow, but I'm using blues. So I know that's probably not effective, but I don't care. So we'll do that. And then to go back in, we know that these guys have to be flicked, and I made the mistake last time with one of the other arrays of having them facing the wrong way. And in fact, I did that on the steel plates, and they created on the iron plates, and they created steel because I started accidentally smelting steel. So you know, that was basically a stitch up. Right, okay, cool. So we know we want one there, and here, and here. Right. So that puts plates there. Okay, so that puts you there. Now once your plates go in here, we know we will want one there. And I'm just going to do it, say, there, so it captures off this. And I'm going to do it here and here, please. Yep. Okay, and let's see if we can get this smelting situation going. It does look pretty good at the moment. I think it looks sort of promising was the word, the English word I was looking for. You need coal. They're the coal lines. Okay, they are the coal lines, people. That's the coal that we need. Of course, you need to smelt with coal because that's how these are powered. I didn't even think of it. All right, no worries. Well, what we'll do is we will go. Yeah, actually, that's a really good design too. So let's do this. And of course, this doesn't do it in the blueprint. And why are you doing that? Why do you need to go like that though? I don't understand why there's a thing there. That must be to stop that. That must be for just to stop this from doing that. Okay, now we don't forget we have to flick it to there. And of course we could stack insert coal. We could just stack insert coal. Actually, let's do this. I think let's try and get clever here. Let's go short because we've got a fair bit of coal coming in there. So if we just say just insert coal, right, and it's a filter inserts. So where you got that? Yeah, you got this one, filter insert. I'll go for 2 of those. I'm going to try and put one here, and it's going to be just, well, firstly get power for my filter inserter man, and let's do it. I want you to be 1. So let's do there, and I want you just to go coal. Can you just do coal? So raw product. Yep, you can just do coal. Yeah, and now we need to power you up. So let's go with there. It's going to be there anyway, isn't it? Yep. Okay, so that would send coal into there. That would put coal out the back here, and coal would go into the machines and start doing that. So that works quite well, actually. There's a little, I don't know, I think that's, is that what they intended to do? I hope so. I'm going to have to get rid of you just for a sec. Well, it's going to get spaghetti of wires anyway, so, and let's get this nice and symmetrical, so you're 1 off, and it's going to be here. Right, so we now have, whoop, yep, and what are you? Not that one, thank you. We are the purple inserter, and it's going to be there, and you are going to be just coal, and you're going to be powered up with this lovely little beast. Yep. And in fact, you don't even need anything different because you've got that. Okay, cool. So that means we've got steel coming in, and they're going to be put on both sides of the belt, and that's the goal. So steel production is now kicking off. And I think it's going to be the other side of the belt here. So let's have a look. They should be the next things to go on. No, they'll be the next 2. Here they go. Yeah, and they're on this side of the belt. Brilliant. Steel is now automated, and a lovely array. I really like that. I think it's great. The coal that's coming in from there is really sufficient. We have an overflow of coal even just for here, although we haven't powered up these guys yet, but let's see. I think I might just ramp up this whole steel production as it goes, so we'll see. Okay, that's going to leave it. That's going to be it for that episode. I hope you've enjoyed that. Don't forget to leave a comment and like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Factorio, My Biter World. Cheers.